Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. And you look at Mitchell. Well, we're in the middle of the season, and he's got to really step up to even get into the Rookie of the Year conversation.
And as the Rookie of the Year race is getting clearer, these young men are standing out as the cream of the freshman crop.
They're all experiencing some ups and downs, which is to be expected. But the talent level of these young men, absolutely terrific.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Smith, and it's White in at the 2. We've got Mitchell, and it's Dampier in at the power forward. Past the midway point of the season now, Smitty. You have a favorite for league MVP?
BA, I have my personal favorite, but it's still too early to call. So much can happen on the back half of a season.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Bennett. To the wing on the left. Brown with a screen. Here's Baker. Drains the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Howard. Up top, Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Howard with a screen on Mitchell. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
That one's good for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Brooks the screen on Mitchell. Pass to Brooks. And he buries his first look.
He couldn't have played it better. There was just enough room to get the shot off.
And here's Brown. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Howard. Howard with a screen on Brown. Here's Brooks. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Brooks has gotten his second bucket.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Here's Baker. Brooks with the rebound. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Up top, Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Baker. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Fires from deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Pass to Brooks. White with it. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
To the left side wing. Back to Mitchell. Nails the baby hook.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Now here's Howard. Fires for three. He drops it from range.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Here's Baker. He has 6. Pass to Dampier. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Brooks left side. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. For Texas, they've gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Brown, a screen on White. Here's Baker. It's good from the top of the key. Baker's got 8. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So both teams changing it up here. Check it out, the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been scorching the nets from range the last 10 games.
Number 1, you have to have good shooters. Number 2, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
.110 left to play in the first quarter. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Up top Ball. Shot clock at 6. Whitney. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for Texas.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Fires from the wing. Unable to get that one.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
And the jam by Brown.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Ball, a screen on Mitchell. On the take, Whitney. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
First team foul. At the line for the away team. Whitney at the line for 1.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Up by 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Henderson against Mitchell. Thompson outside. To the inside. Pass to Garnett. Here's Thompson. Here's Jefferson. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 3. Lets it fly from 18. Jefferson can't hit. They've got Thompson. He's out there with Henderson. And it's Brooks in at the center position. Outside Mitchell. Here's Jeffries. Still no points. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here is Thompson. Pass to Henderson. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Brooks a screen on Mitchell. Henderson for 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. On the break. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Defended by Thompson. Pass to Jeffries. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Brown, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
No one covering.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Henderson against Mitchell. Pass to Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul, first team
Hey,
foul.
if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. He hits the second from the line. Here's White. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. He nails it, and we're tied. White's got 6.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
He takes it in. Brown gets the bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Brown. Off target with a jump hook. And so Brown will bring it up for Texas.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution, and you saw the results.
Now here's White. He has 6. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And it's Brooks missing. For Texas, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Brooks with the rebound. Shooting just 38% in this quarter. Smith passes to Howard. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Up top, Brooks. Now here's Henderson. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Brown.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Brooks. Brown with the steal. 55 seconds left in the half. Bennett, the pass to Mitchell. Brown, a screen on Henderson. Here's Mitchell. Brooks with the rebound. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
White, the pass to Henderson. Back to White. Here's Brooks. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. For Texas, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Pass to Baker. Over Henderson. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 10 points in the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Texas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel, giving up a few open shots to guys we talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
You can tell this selection process is going to be a little bit heated. Each guy is a show stealer, fighting for the spotlight. Some good players are going to be left out of the contest. I can tell you that.
You know what, Chuck? It happens every year.
And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the home team.
Their offense reminds us of our halftime show. Efficient, entertaining, and attractive.
Yeah.
I sort of see what you're saying there, big fella. That does sound like us. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. We've got Mitchell, and it's Bennett in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Jacque Vaughn. Brooks outside. Pass to White. For three, Smith. Hauled in by Brown.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Mitchell, the pass to Bennett. Brown inside. Brooks defending. Outside Mitchell. High arcing shot. Bennett. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The kick out to White. There's a screen. Up top, Brooks. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10.
They've just been taking smarter, higher percentage shots, and they are hitting them with regularity right now.
And Brown has got the ball here for Texas. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. It's stolen by Howard. Over to the wing. Whitney. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
Stretch out the defense. You just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Baker. He's guarded by White. Brown with a screen. Pulls up at the elbow. Baker gets the bucket. Baker's got 12.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And he lobs it up top. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Howard. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Brown. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Howard. 10 points for him.
There aren't a lot of guys who can hit those type of shots. Trust me.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. Here's Baker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Baker's got 6 here in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The kick out to White. Here's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. White's got 9.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Mitchell with the ball. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Brown with a screen. Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Good work there as it goes.
Looks like they're going to keep pounding it inside for as long as they can.
Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Brown with the steal. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Baker. From deep. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Here's Dampier. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. From downtown, Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Ooh, poked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Away team. It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
teams will make substitutions. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. Now 9 games behind. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Pass the ball. Shot clock at 2. Releases. Garnett, that's good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Baker, defended by Thompson. They set a pick. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul. At the line for your Longhorns, Al Hayes. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Outside for Henderson. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, Mitchell.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Mitchell. Shooting has been good. 54% in this one. Henderson against Mitchell. Brooks a screen on Mitchell. Henderson right side. Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got his second bucket of the night.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Stolen by Thompson. And so it's Texas closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Texas is shooting the ball incredibly well tonight, 73% from the floor. They've got Thompson, and it's Brooks in at the center, locking down the middle. Brown scanning the floor. Pass to Bennett. Here's Jeffries. Just 5 to shoot. Brown. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
And here's Henderson. Pulls up. And that one's good for Brooks.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Bennett. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Up top, Brooks. Shoots over Brown. Misfire there. Now 7 for 11.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Pass to Jeffries. Outside, Brown. Sinks it from distance.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
On the wing, Brooks. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Jeffries. It's Brown on the wing. Pulls it in from the elbow. Yes, on the jumper.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Now here's Henderson. Brooks outside. Now here's Thompson. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Drops in the 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Henderson outside. It's stolen away. That's tipped.
Ball is turned over. The ball goes to
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best. Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Whitney, checked by Mitchell. Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Brown. Brown with the block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Down low. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's White. Up top, Brooks. Whitney, check by Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Basket counts.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Mitchell. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter.
Away team foul. Smith. First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left in the final quarter. Pass to Baker. Takes a 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Howard to the wing, right side. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's Baker, outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Whitney, check by Mitchell. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. There's the triple. Rebounded by Dampier. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Baker. Now Brown, covered by Smith. Brown gets the bucket.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Up top, Brooks. Whitney. Off the mark. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.